Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to share my new personal journal with you. So I made this journal all the way back in February 2020, way before I even started making journals for my shop. So all I did was use what I had at the time. So for the cover I have just used some cardboard that I've recycled. So it's not hardcover and it's not a soft cover, it's quite flexible. So I'm going to say it's like a semi-hard cover. It's been painted green and around the edge I've just done a bit of gilding, but I've actually used some gold paint because at the time I didn't have any wax. So this is a little cardboard piece that came in an ephemera pack, and all I've done is painted it gold. And then this just says Happy Little Moments, and I believe it's from crepe paper, but I'm not sure which collection. So the journal measures approximately 6 inches by maybe 8¼ 8½ inches, and then it's got a 2-inch spine. So here it is. I've added some eyelets on the side and just tied it with a bit of lace, and as you can see it's quite flexible. So this is the cover. It's not very thick, but like I said, it feels like a hardcover. That is the top. So this is the spine. So there are 8 signatures, and I've just hand bound it with wax linen thread, and there's an eyelet at the top. This is the back of the journal, so it's just green. And so what I've done differently this time is added some beads and charms. So I did actually buy the clasp from Johanna, who is Little Bindi on Etsy. So I will leave that down in the description box if you would like to take a look at the clasp. And I added beads this time purely because when I was using my Christmas journal at Christmas time, I had a journal from Johanna, and that had some beads on it. And I just really like how it sounds. So yeah, so I've added some beads and charms. There's probably about 60 on here, and I had great fun adding them. So let me give you a bit more of a look at them. I hope you can see them okay. So some of these ones, like this one is like a vintage button. So is this one. In fact, this one actually matches really well with the cover on the front. And there's another one here as well. So there's that one. And they're just some vintage buttons that I got from a charity shop. And then there is also some different beads and buttons. There is also a key charm. Don't know if you can see that. It's a key charm. And there's also a little bird as well. And just a different selection. So there's like this bobbly type one and green one. And oh, and I also added my initials. So ED for Emma Durrans. And yeah, I absolutely love them. So I just keep like touching them and playing with them and hearing the sound they make. So I'm going to love that. So that is the beads and charms. There are 92 pages, so that's 184 sides, front and back. I think that's everything I need to tell you. If there's anything else you'd like to know, then leave a comment down below and I'll take you and show you the inside pages. So like I said, the cover, it feels quite flexible, but I wouldn't class it as a soft cover, so I'm going to go with a semi-hard cover on this one. Let me just move them out of the way. Okay, so I have added quite a lot of pink and green toned papers, but I have also added lots and lots of florals because I love florals, and there is also a lot of crepe papers in here. I basically just used what I had, so and what I had lying around, so it is a very eclectic mix of papers. There are so many different ones in here, and like I said, I did make this about 1.5 years ago now, so I'm so happy to finally be using one of my own journals that I've made. So inside the lining is just some crepe paper. This is also crepe paper. And then here is a little it's like a greeting card pocket type thing, and I thought maybe I could add a photo in there. Some vintage music paper, There's a pocket. There's also a top loading pocket. If you saw my recent completed personal junk journal flip through, which I will leave a link for down in the description box, you will know that I also mentioned that that didn't have very many top loading pockets, so I made sure that I added some top loading pockets to force me to have some top loading ones. Also, I forgot to say, the journal was made a year and a half ago, but the beads and charms were only added, I'm filming on a Saturday, and I added them on either a Thursday, maybe Thursday, maybe a couple days before I'm filming this video. So the beads and charms is a very new thing, whereas the journal was made a year and a half ago. This is just a vintage book page. There's some lined paper and it's a flip out page. And then here's another top loading pocket. And again, I've just used some scraps because my scrap drawer is getting really full. There's another pocket, and that's the other side of the photo frame pocket. There's some ledger paper. This is crepe paper. And here's a tuck spot. And then this is a paper bag that I tea dyed, and I absolutely love this. And I love the sound that it makes as well. And then here is a side loading pocket and a top loading pocket or tuck spot. This is a children's book page. And then here is it's like a really wide belly band or middle pocket, and I just thought I could slip something in there. And then here's a pocket, and then the other side of the paper bag. And then this is an envelope. I got a birthday card in from my friend Cassie, and I've just attached that into my journal. And then this paper is also crepe paper, some ledger paper. Here is a side loading top pocket. I think that's Tim Holtz paper. And then this is a little vintage book page. It's got these lovely little illustrations of bookcases on and bureaus. There's a flip out page. There's a vintage page, bit of scrap paper, and then I bound an envelope into here. And then here's a pocket. And then here's a side loading pocket, and I love this strip of butterflies. I'm not sure what brand of paper that is actually. And then this paper, I don't think you can see it. It isn't embossed, but it's got like this foil, shiny kind of, I don't think you can see that. Yeah, no, but it's just really, really pretty. So this has got like texture on it. And then I think this is also one of the only pages that's single-sided and has a white page. So either I'll cover it up or I'll use it to do some journaling. There's a vintage book page, some scrap paper. This is some tea dye paper, and there's a really faint print of a doily on here, which I really like. I really like the sound of it. There's a vintage book page. This is crepe paper flourish. And then there's a pocket at the bottom there. I don't know what paper this is either. It's really pretty. Some grid paper. Like I said, I bound this over a year and a half ago, so I don't remember some of the papers. Like I don't remember this one. Because like I said, I was just trying to use it what I had in my stash. Basically, this was kind of like my tester journal or my like guinea pig journal before I started making some for my shop. So I just wanted to make sure I could actually make one before I kind of tried to make a bundle of them for the shop. So yeah, some vintage music paper. There's some vintage ledger paper, which is from 1945. There's a top loading pocket here. Again, I love this paper as well. It's a doily, and if you've seen my recent video where I showcase a couple of my new journals for my shop, and I will leave that in the description box for you if you fancy checking that out. This was actually in the rectangle window, and again, I don't know where I got this paper from either. I want to say it was maybe My Mind's Eye or something. I don't know. But it's really pretty and I'm really happy that I've now got some of it in my journal. Some craft paper. This is a page from Pride and Prejudice. There's another envelope. There's a pocket down here. I think this paper is Kaiser Craft. And there's some ledger paper which I made into a pocket. This is, actually I don't know what brand of paper this is. Sorry if you just heard a loud bang. That's my neighbours closing their front door. This is just a junk mail envelope that I've turned into a pocket. And then this is from a vintage book. It's got this pretty butterfly on it. And that's the other side of the envelope, and it's got this window so I can put a photo in there or something. The flip out page. And then this one has a double pocket on, so there's a pocket behind here, and then you can also put something in here as well. And I actually learned how to make this from Bonnie, who is the creative paper moth here on YouTube, and she also has an Instagram. So if I can find the video, I'll try and link it down below. But all I did was like collage some scrap bits of paper on a DL envelope that I cut down, and then I've just glued it onto the page to create a double pocket, and I really like it. So yeah. And then this is crepe paper, flourish maybe. I think it's flourish. And then there's a vintage book page. Not sure where that one came from, but it's really pretty. And then I love this paper as well, but again, don't know where it's from. Some brown craft paper, and then this is a MAC fold out page, so that'll be really fun to use. And then this is a paper bag that I just put into my journal. So I got some happy mail from Danny at Pop Fizz Paper, and I'm not competent enough to do any stitching yet. So this is all her. And all I did was attach it into my journal with some glue. So there is a pocket up here, and then I can also use this as a little tuck spot as well. And then that is the end of the journal. So there's quite a few pages in here. Like I said, I think there was 90 odd pages or 180 sides. So yeah. That is my journal that I'm going to be using for the upcoming Junk Journal With Me process videos. I really hope you enjoy seeing a flip through of my new journal. If you have any questions or want to know any more information, then please leave them down in the comments and I will get back to you. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.